Shalom, shalom, Israel. Giving honor to the Most High and the Son Yahushua. We are the battle axes of the Most High, coming at you with another Monday night class, a Monday night dine-in where we don't dine with the swine.
With the swine.
We always give praise and honor to the Most High for allowing us a chance to get to His Word. We ask Him to speak to us tonight that we may give the edification in its entirety and truth. Like we said, we always try to make these classes for our nation, man. That's what He asked us to do, to build the nation back up, man. And we're trying to build a nation on truth. These classes will try to help your spirit win that battle of the spirit versus the flesh. The more classes you get into and the more you read and study, your spirit should take over for your flesh and you start winning that battle. Because it's a battle every day within your body. Tonight's class, we were going to children are their oppressors and women ruled over them. Children are our oppressors and women rule over them. Basically, you already know this class is going into order. Because if the house is in order, then the children are going to be in order. If the house is in order, or the man is the lead, then guess what? The wife is going to be in order. So we want to make sure we get these houses back in order. Children out here, man, disobeying everybody. They selves, grown-ups, elders, young, so whatever the case may be. That's because we got to start and look at the parents. Are you guiding that household the right way? Do you have that household in order for that child to be successful in this world? Because being successful in this world may be, oh, well, my son, great, he making some odd $1,000 a year, got him a house, got him a, that's cool. I'll praise, I ain't mad at you, but is he doing what he has to do to collect treasures when the kingdom comes? See, you set up treasures right now on this earth for earthly things, and that's what you're going to get. You're going to get what the world going to get. And that's destruction. But if we setting up treasures for our children to make it to the kingdom, to get better with their God, to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, those are the treasures that we want to set up. So first scripture we'll pull tonight, let's go to the order. 1 Corinthians 11:3. We have to go to order, man. Bring the scripture out a lot. But it has to be brought out even more because this is a big problem in our nation. We don't follow the order guidelines in order to be successful in this world. And like we say, being successful is successful from the Most High God. Righteousness from the Most High God, not what the world wants you to be. When you get there, I read.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So we already know. Once again, we always go through the pagan order. The man, Christ is over the man. So you want to put Christ above the man. Read on.
And the head of every woman is man.
Read that again.
And the head of every woman is man.
So going to the men and the women. If you're not being a leader in your household the way that the Most High God set you up to be a leader, it's a problem within the household. Women, if you're not letting that man or want to submit to that man and let him be the leader in the household, it's a huge problem. It's gonna be all kind of chaos. We already know marriage. Man, marriage is a what's the word they say? It's
honorable.
Yeah, but it's so tricky, man.
It's a mystery.
A mystery. That's the word I'm looking for. All praise. Marriage is a mystery. You bringing two totally different beings together as one, trying to get on the same page. You know how hard that is? That's why the Bible say gather together. You know how hard it is for us as a nation of people to gather together, man? Because you bring all these different thoughts and ideas together in one little bubble. And you got to make that thing blow the way it's supposed to. Everybody got to use their skills in order to make this thing go. But if the head of the man is Christ, the head of the woman is the man. This is the order. Things will not be in order. Read on out.
And the head of Christ is God.
And even our King Christ, he has a head. The Most High, man. That's his head. We all have a head to follow, man. And that's the way this thing gotta be set up. Or else you're gonna have monstrous children. Children are being oppressors, which they are today. Women ruling over congregations and houses. and seeing why these monsters are created. Because there's no man in that household, man. And if it is, he's not being a man. He's not stepping up to be a real man. Ain't no real niggas, man. We ain't being no real niggas. We trying to be real men of the Most High God.
Because a lot of time, a child don't respect a real nigga no way.
That's right.
They respect men. When they see men, they can have a foundation of things to see and things to build on.
That's right.
Matter of fact, let's get a precept on that. Sirach chapter 41, right quick.
Bring it out.
Sirach chapter 41, verse. Start at verse 5, because I want to get a little point out of it too, because it has a lot in it, man. Because it says a lot about our men. Because we dealing with the children. It starts from the head. But guess what? Because we know Christ is in order.
Mm-hmm.
We know the Most High God is in order.
Come.
So guess what? It falls on who the next in line. For the Most High God and Christ, who the next in line?
Man.
That's the man. Read it up.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 41 and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
The children of sinners are abominable children.
He said the children of sinners are abominable sinners, man. Read.
And they that are conversant in dwelling of the ungodly.
See, because guess what? When you dwelling with the ungodly, when you see ungodly, if your mind, if you don't have a foundation in this Bible, or if you don't have a foundation, or somebody trying to teach a child something, you'll see that child start to err in their life, man. Mm-hmm. Until they get correction, to find somebody to help guide them, man. Read on up.
Verse 6. The inheritance of sinners, children shall perish.
He said, in the inheritance of sinners, children gonna perish. So like if you see the mother and the father going off, if they teaching the children how to do holidays, then what's gonna happen? Mm-hmm. They gonna grow up and they gonna still be doing these things.
That's right.
So guess what? The mother and father fell. Now the child fell in too. That's when they're saying they perish. Read.
And their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach.
And it's Most High gonna hate that thing. This is the point. Verse 7.
Verse 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father.
Read that again.
The children will complain of an ungodly father.
The children always complain of an ungodly father. When somebody not keeping God's laws and somebody not trying to, hey, scriptures say what they say, man. An ungodly father, these children gonna always complain about him, man. Read.
Because they shall be reproached for his sake.
For his sake. For the Father's sake. That's why you got scripture, Deuteronomy 30 and 19. Keep the commandments for you and your children to live.
That's right.
That's why we have to always, I say we got to touch on these men, because
right.
We the next in line. Go ahead, Doc.
And let's go to Proverbs 22 and 6 right quick. Great precept I brought out. I want to land me back on that, man. Pick up off that. Because, like we brought out in Sirach 41, man, verse 5 said, the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. So we can't have our children being dwelling in the ungodly. If we ungodly, what do you think your child going to be? The inheritance of sinners children shall perish. They inheriting in lies. They inheriting folly. They inheriting bad looks upon their parents. So what do you think they're going to be? But this was the Most High told us to read it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train up a child in the what?
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train up a child in the way that he should go. If you train up a child around drugs, guess what? 9 times out of 10, he gonna deal some kind of fashion with drugs. Whether they be doing them, selling them, or something. If you train up a child around stripper pole, well, then guess what? She can either be on that thing or watching somebody on that thing or something. Just it's inheritance of the parents, man. But the Bible tell you to train up that child the way that they should go, and that way is gonna be whichever way that you train them up, whether it be in the laws or out of the laws. But the Most High told you, He said choose life, so that means you need to train them up in the laws. He said He gave you life and good, bad, evil, and curses, but He told you to choose life. So that means you train up your child in the laws. Read on.
And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
And when he is old, he won't depart from it. We training up children right now in this truth, man. All praise to the Most High when these young soldiers, man, 14, 15 years old, already out here trying to do classes. Already out here trying to prophesy, man. Wait till they get 18, 20 years old. They gonna be beasts, man. Cause we gonna train it up and put it in them so that they won't have no other way to go but through the laws. And then when they have children, get married, do everything in order, they children gonna be trained up in the laws. That's the way the Most High set this thing up for us to do. That's why we always go back to America as our worst captivity, because we lost all contact with our God. We lost all formability of what to do or how we should go. But now we coming back into the fold. So we looking at this next generation like, man, y'all think we out there something terrible. Wait till you, man, say. Wait till these juniors, man. Get out there, man. Because they coming. You know it's coming. We don't know how long we got. But it's going to be something serious. But when we train a child up the way they should go, when they get old, they won't depart from it. They're going to keep this thing going. Let's go back. Did we finish that 11 from 1 Corinthians?
Yeah, we did finish.
All right, let's go to Matthew 6 and 33.
Okay.
Matthew 6 and 33. See, we seeking the wrong thing, man. We seeking love in all the wrong places. We seeking money. We seeking and searching for everything but what we ought to seek. And we need to go back to our God and seek Him, man. That's what we didn't do. That's what we haven't been doing. It's time to get back to our God and seek Him, man. Read this out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 33.
Bring it out.
Again, ye have heard that it had been said by them of old time.
Matthew 6 and 33.
Yeah. It's like it. I wouldn't apply 33. This is Matthew verses 6 and 33. It's like
good. Bring it out.
But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
What should we be seeking first, though?
But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
And see, that's why a lot of our households and things are out of order, because we're not seeking the kingdom within these households. Parents ain't raising up children to get to the kingdom. Parents raising their children to be good workers in America, to be good slaves, to go out there and work hard so they won't have to work no more. That's what we raising our. That's what as a so-called black community. That's how we raising our families, our households. Oh, you gonna get out there at 14 and get a job? That's what I did. 14, 15, you got bills in your name. Take some of the bills and slack off me. 16, 17, 18, you darn near paying half of the rent. So mom and daddy can still keep a little cash. Maybe to go get a car, maybe to keep going out, or whatever the case may be. But we're not seeking the kingdom of God in these households, man.
That's tough.
We're not training up our children to seek the Most High God, and that's why a lot of things are out of order. That's why we got children being monsters, man. That's why children are our oppressors, man. Because of the fact that women are ruling over us, man. Read on. I'll read that again from the top.
But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
But
and
first,
his righteousness.
you got to seek the kingdom of God, man. And His righteousness, man. We know righteousness, Deuteronomy 6 and 25. To keep the laws. You got to seek these laws that we have not been seeking. Read on.
And all these things shall be added unto you.
And all these things, man. When you start doing your household like that, now guess what? You get so much more added to us, man. You start getting understanding added to you. You start getting wisdom understanding added to you. You start getting to see what's really going on and really for what it is, man. When you start putting truth, when you start putting God laws, you start everything adds to it.
It's got a flip side to that too, because a lot of times, you know how Christian mindset, they say love, love, love. All they think about is love, love, love. But when you explain what God's love is, or you explain the love for your brother, it all goes back to the commandments, man, of the Most High God. Let's get the flip side of that. Jeremiah 2 and 33, man. Because it's a flip side. Because the Lord says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. So if we seeking the kingdom of heaven, then we shouldn't be doing this. Read that out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Read it again.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Why trimmest thou way to seek love, man? We can't. Guess what, man? It's the Most High God over everything, man.
That's right.
We cannot trim our ways to seek love, man. Read.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
Because guess what? When you trim your ways, guess what? Now you now you teaching your children how to trim their ways.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the children become the wicked ones.
That's right.
Guess what? Your family members become the wicked ones. Everybody around you become the wicked ones because now you teaching them, and if they taking on to them philosophy, they just as wicked as you wicked, man.
That's right.
But like I say, on that flip side, guess what? If you seek ye first the kingdom of heaven,
Mm-hmm.
everything else gonna be added to you.
That's right.
But when you trim your ways to seek love, what's the added to you?
Mm-hmm.
There's no adding to that, man. Because a lot of times people they look at it, love. You can't hug the Most High. You can't, Lord, I'm gonna kneel down. You might kneel down before him in this earth, but you can't go in front of his throne and do that.
That's right.
His love is his obedience.
That's right. That's his
Go
greatest
ahead,
love. That's his greatest love, man. But we trimming our ways in our households. We've been trimming our ways for a long time, man. Men going out letting a woman raise a child. You trimming your way. Oh, she got it. She getting child support. She going to get that child support and take care of. You trimming your ways right there, because the man, you have a big part in this thing too, man.
Right.
Let's go to Isaiah 3 and 5. Man, let's go to Deuteronomy, man, 28 and 15. Because this is a curse. This is a curse, man. Children are oppressors. That is a curse that we was going to be living with. Because we all know, back in the day, could a child be our oppressor?
Nope.
Back when we was keeping God's laws, could a child be our oppressor? What would happen to that child,
He
man?
gonna took him before the elders and get stoned
Come on, man.
to death.
This is a curse, man. You mean to tell me what children running this thing right now? They are. Children running households. Children running parents. They running everything, man.
If you want it, we can go get it. If you want it.
Let's go on and get it, because that's
Deuteronomy 21, verse 18.
I knew it was around there. 21, man.
21 and 18.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me children could be our oppressors back in the day? Yeah, right. But see, it goes into us being a nation of people. Because it's going to tell you what they was going to do if a child was out of order. We was a nation of people. Like we say, when we grew up, when Ogden grew up, man, before our generation, you get your butt whooped around the corner. You get your butt whooped in the middle of the way home.
That's right.
And then you get your butt whooped when you get home.
That's right.
We used to be a nation, man.
Yeah.
We came over here a nation of people, and we divided ourselves by going into other philosophies, man.
Right.
Trying to be with the white man or the so-called Arab, whatever else they wanted us to be, man.
Right.
Read this though.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21 and verse 18.
Bring it out.
If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son,
So back in the day, they telling you if a man have a rebellious or stubborn son, read on.
which will not obey the voice of his father,
Because this tell you right there that there was obedience back then, man. But just in case if you didn't have that son or daughter that was obedient, obeying and didn't want to obey, read on.
or the voice of his mother,
Uh-huh.
and that when they have chastened him,
The voice of his father or the voice of who?
or the voice of his mother.
Come on, man. It's a double team thing, man.
Uh,
It ain't just the man, let the woman do everything that her. No. You got to get in there and chasten them too. When it's time to whoop that son, that man need to be there.
That's right.
Or that daughter. It's just something about, man. You would rather your mama whoop you than your daddy. For those that grew up with a daddy, man. You would sure hope that your daddy told your mama to get him.
That's right.
Because even though there's some tough mamas out there, believe me. But man, you just did not want your daddy to get on your butt and turn your butt up, man. Something about that man coming to you, man. No matter if he was 6'8", 200 pounds, or if he was 5'5". You just did not want to see that man come at you, read on out.
And that when they have chastened him, would not hearken unto them.
And when they chasten, because it's a double role, man.
That's right.
Mama got to get on, daddy got to get on his butt sometime too. It's a group effort, man. Read on.
Then shall his father and his mother lay hold of him.
So they say, okay, so this ain't working right. So this one of these rebellious little children, huh? This little Negro tough. What that was on? That's that movie. I always bring up movies, man. What's up, boy? We just watched it. Where they Snoop Dogg, Baby Boy. And the young children robbed him.
Oh yeah.
And they was whooping the little boy. They was finna hit him, and he said, "Oh, you tough." The little one like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, you the tough one." He was like, "Yeah, you gonna hit me? Go on and hit me." He like, "Yeah, you tough, huh?" Got that belt out and whooped that boy. He started, mama. He started hollering for his mama. But they tough. Read on. We start at 19.
Yeah, I'm start at 19. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him,
Grab his little butt, read on.
and bring him out unto the elders of the city.
And bring him where?
And bring him out unto the elders of the city.
See, we used to be a nation of people, man. Read on.
Hold about, man, that's tough. Because when you looking at that means the mother and father made a conscious decision that, look, this little boy can't no longer live anymore.
That's right.
They had,
Hey,
think about the mother and father making a decision like your child got to go.
That's right.
Dang, that's tough, man.
Yeah, that is tough.
That is, man. That's a great point.
And if the mother would have tried to take up for him, she'd be stoned right away.
Because you can't have you can't do that. It's obedience throughout the Bible.
Right.
Read that again,
Verse 19. I'm starting 19. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him
In agreement.
Right.
and bring him out unto the elders of the city and unto the gate of his place.
Read on.
Verse 20. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard.
So they say, okay, well, we done did everything. Like I say, we got an agreement that we need some help with this little monster. He is not obeying. No, we all about obedience. Okay, let's go to the elders, the wise men. Let's go out there and to the nation. Now it's time to get the nation involved. We can't do it. Okay, we understand that. That's fine. The Bible says it's going to be like that sometime. Now let's go to the nation. Like we say, you used to get your butt whooped like a mug down the street. Mr. Jones go whoop you. He go call your mama. And before you get to the house, you crying. You better not be cussing and Miss Jones hear you. She gonna stop the car and whoop your butt, then take you home. And then you go get dropped off and then go in the house and get your butt whooped again. We used to raise each other. We used to raise this family as a nation of people. Now we don't. You can't tell nobody's son nothing now no more. You can't tell nobody's daughter nothing now. They said, what do you? They said I was out of disrespectful. Who told you were disrespectful? Let's go over there. Then you ask him what he do. He cussed us out, gave us the finger, told us F you. I don't care, that's my son.
Yeah, that's how they are today.
The little Negro was disrespectful. But it's okay because that's your son, huh?
Right.
That's how you gonna raise up your household. This gonna be the same Negro that's gonna be out here wanted for murder, looking to put him on the damn whatever seat is when they electrocute him. He finna get death. He finna get the death penalty because this little Negro is a monster.
Right. Because
you didn't do nothing to stop it. Because the father wasn't in the house. Because the mother raising him, and because we're not using God's laws to raise him.
Because even the mother and the father they all knew that they supposed to keep the laws. Guess what? They teaching their children to keep the laws too.
That's right. Train up a child the way it should go.
Because according to Deuteronomy 4:40, this is a law forever. That our children after us may be keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
For how long?
Forever.
Forever.
I'm going to read it out. It said, thou shalt keep therefore his statutes. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 40. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Lord God giveth thee forever. These are the commandments the Lord gave to us forever. This is how we prolong our days, by keeping God's laws. When it's shortening our days, man, when we don't do these things, man. Go ahead.
Come. Go ahead and read that.
All right, I'm gonna start from verse 20 again.
Go ahead.
And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard.
Because the Bible says, children, obey your parents in all things, man. But since he didn't want to obey his parents, they had to go to the elder. They had to go to the hierarchy. Read it out.
And all the men of this city shall stone him with stones.
All of them or just some of them?
And all the men of this city.
They ain't even leave no men out. Hey, Brother Jackson, go get them. Go get Berechiah. Go get Abraham Jr. Go get Abraham Sr. Go get Paul. Go get everybody.
Man.
Go get all the men. Not some of them. Go get all the men, man.
Dang. So guess what? The mother and the father's in agreements. The elders is in agreement.
Man.
Now all the men in the city, all them is in agreements too. Because guess what? They see that little badass little boy too.
That's right.
They see him too. Like, yeah, come on, bring his. They roll their sleeves up. Go on, bring his little butt on over here.
Cause
you know and handling.
You're not gonna mess up the cycle that we got.
Right.
We got things good over here. We keeping the laws.
Right.
We good.
Right.
And your little butt ain't gonna mess it up for us.
Right.
That's how we used to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get his little butt.
Come on.
He gonna mess it up for us.
Yeah.
We know.
And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die.
Mm-hmm.
So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear.
And what?
Shall hear and fear.
And it was a fear tactic that the Most High put on us to keep the laws, man.
Right.
Children ain't fearing their parents no more.
Right.
They ain't fearing no butt whooping. Mama raise up a hand and hit him. He pull out, wish you would. Wish you would. I wish you would try to touch me. 13, 14-year-olds. That's what's going on today, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't, back in the day, it wasn't no, children are oppressors. Yeah, right. But the Most High, that's why we know this Bible is so true, man. This is prophecy within itself. That couldn't happen back in the day. But people love to talk about the Bible this and the Bible that. This is prophecy. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
God.
This is prophecy. That's what would have happened to a child if they was out of order and not obeying. Back in them law time. That's why you get that law back going. So they don't want that.
And they don't even want the future prophecy of what is going to happen when we make it to the kingdom. Because guess what? It ain't up to the elders no more. It's up to the mother and father.
That's right.
Because we going to read that next too.
There you go. We can bring it out. We can bring it out. Hold that. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15 because this is a curse. This is a curse for our children to be oppressors, man. This is a curse for our women to be leading these households, man. It's a curse. Read this out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read on.
to observe, to do all his commandments
Mm-hmm.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Mm-hmm.
that all these curses,
That all these what?
that all these curses
Uh-huh.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake us, man. This is what's going on. Drop down to verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now, you know, we look at this as like slavery, right? But our sons and our daughters, they given to the so-called white man to this day.
Right.
Their minds are given into the other nations.
Right.
Seeing little Tommy out there, forget you, Mom. F you, Mom. Close my door, Mom. This is my door. Close my door. See, back in the day, you couldn't say close my door. Mama put you out your door. Nigga, what still like a Negro, what bills you paying?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? What food you cooking? What house you cleaning? Making things meet. But our sons and our daughters, they have been given to another people. Their mindset is that they're not a nation of people of Israel. They're not keeping laws. Therefore, they've been given to another people, man. They docile. Their mind is docile. They have been given over to the other nations, man, because they think like that now.
And guess what? Like, it's heavy too, because just like they are given to the other nations. Because now we got their school systems.
That's right.
We got their televisions.
That's right.
Now we got all the apps on the phone.
Right.
That's raising our children.
That's raising our children. That's right. Because that's what's raising our children.
Right.
Man. Finish that out, Rob.
Yeah.
And thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And there should be no might in thy hand.
So yeah, and that's what's going on today. Because some parents like, I don't know what to do with them. Don't understand. And guess what? We didn't raise that child right.
Right.
The house is out of order. That's why. But some parents actually want their child, but they don't know what to do. They go to what? They try to go to Dr. Phil.
Mm-hmm.
They try to go to Dr. Phillip.
Right.
You gonna go to a so-called Edomite man,
Right.
to tell you what to do to in your household.
Right.
Go to the book.
Right.
Go to the Bible. The Bible will tell you how to correct that situation. Put the laws in his life, man. Right. And I ain't talking about no ear, no sirens.
Right.
Talking about the laws of the Most High God, man. Put them laws in their life, man. Right. That's how you. Oh, I don't know what to do. I bet you like, boom. I know what to do now. Put these laws on this butt. Right. Bring them around the Israelites. Shoot, we chastising our children.
That's right.
Come one, come on.
Come on.
I can say, he said, my child out of line, you got permission.
That's right. That's right.
Do whatever you got to do. If he out of line, if he not keeping the law, I can never always say that, man.
Save them.
That's saving that child. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is. That's saving the child, man. Jump to 41.
Verse 41. Thou shalt begot sons and daughters.
Hey, we done had sons and we done had daughters. We don't.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
But we ain't enjoying these children. We ain't enjoying them today. They disobedient. They disrespectful. Their mouths are terrible. They don't obey. They don't do nothing, man. It used to be good, man, to see your son, man. Like Agner, man, seeing his sons in order, man, seeing everybody's sons coming in, our sons in order, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. They enjoy that.
Right.
That's enjoyment.
Right.
But how are we enjoying our children today? They don't do nothing you tell them to do. They don't come home when you tell them to come home. They don't clean what you tell them to clean. They don't do nothing. So this is double fold with these scriptures, man. But thou shalt not enjoy them. We're not enjoying our children, man. Read on.
For they shall go into captivity.
For they shall what?
For they shall go into captivity.
Because, man, whether we know it or not, we are slaves in captivity, and we captives of the other nations, man.
That's right.
The so-called white man got them. So-called white man showing videos of little black boys doing, so-called black boys doing whatever they want to do.
That's right.
Pants down, cussing every other word, listen to rap music. Their idols is Lil Wayne. Their idols is Rick Ross, T.I., Jeezy.
That's right.
That let you know for real. That's a clear, man. I'm talking about that further let you know that we are in captivity.
That's right.
Because we can't enjoy our children because we're going to work.
That's right.
We going all each other. We can't never enjoy our children, man. All our time is consumed,
That's
man.
right.
That's right.
Hey, that's one of the most important things that you got in your life is your time.
Mm-hmm.
Your time here on earth, your time at your job, your time you spend with your children, your time you spend with the Most High.
Yeah.
If a person go to jail, what do they require from him? Time.
That's right.
These things are important that people don't consider about in our life is our time, man.
Cut on that,
We can't even enjoy our own dang on children, man. That's captivity, man, when you can't enjoy your children, man.
Yeah. But our leaders, like we said, our leaders are rappers and so forth now.
Basketball players.
Basketball players.
Charles Barkley.
What's the girls that be on TV? Basketball wives.
Yeah.
These are our children role models. Young Jeezy tell you to trap or die. Hell, his son going through college right now getting education.
50 Cent said get
That's
rich or
crazy.
die trying.
But his
That's
son,
crazy,
they
man.
going in college. They done paid their son tuitions up by telling us to do negative stuff.
Right.
It's all part of the program. That is
Right.
captivity within itself, man.
Con.
Negro, I make you a millionaire, make you millions of dollars if you keep these Negroes in the captivity.
Yeah.
If you keep their mindset where we want their mindset to be. Nicki Minaj. Don't worry about being a submission woman. Look at Nicki Minaj. Don't worry about doing submission wearing dresses like grandma and great grandma and them did.
Con.
Go look at Cardi B.
Cardi B, that's the one I was thinking about.
That's it, man. For real. Let's go to Isaiah.
Well, it just, I'm talking she a little wild little thing. She
Man.
just wild as she want to be, man.
Yeah, for real, man.
And she won't speak politician, this and that, man. Look, put a dress on, man.
For real, man.
Put a dress on, man. Cover all that little old fake ass stuff.
Put something on.
man.
They don't put nothing on. Put something on. So try that for change.
For real.
Just put something on. Cause you ain't got nothing on. You ladies ain't got nothing on out here.
That's right.
Okay, you ain't worried. You can't get the dress going right now. Well, put something on.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they ain't wearing nothing. Let's get a start going. Shoot. Let's try to build this thing up, man. You out here talking, trying to be role models and politicians and you ain't got nothing on, man. It's all just a big front, man. Isaiah 3 and 5. Isaiah 3 and 5. This is crazy, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 5.
Read out.
And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another.
And see, this is going on. We're oppressing each other right now. The Willie Lynch letter is in a full effect. Because the so-called white man ain't got to do it no more. Guess who's going to do it? Our children. Going to do it to ourselves. Children like a young 14-year-old, which is old school nigga would. Put fire on this 41-year-old Negro. He 14. Everyone should be oppressed, everyone by another. We oppressing each other. So-called white man, they ain't got to do it. He just show you a couple videos and things. They sitting up just relaxing, chilling. We out here oppressing each other right now, man. Read on.
And everyone by his neighbor.
Everyone by his neighbor. That lets you know it's us doing it to us.
That's right.
These are curses, man. This is curses that will go be on us. We oppressing ourselves right now. Negro step on your shoe, you want to off him. Negro owe you $40, you want to kill him.
It's tough.
We oppressing each other, man. Read on.
The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
Read that again.
The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient. Daddy try to tell you something, you want to whoop your daddy, man. Daddy can't even do nothing with you no more. He's 45 and had 8 surgeries, working hard, back pain.
Right.
He can't get on your butt like he want to. But instead of you obeying your father, you'll knock your father out, man. The children doing it.
Yeah.
Pull a pistol on your father, old school Negro, staying in their house.
That's crazy.
The ancient of the child is behaving himself proudly against the ancient, man. Ain't no ancient out here with these children no more. They don't believe in that. Elderly who?
Right.
What? 6'3" nigga get his butt whooped. Yeah, what? Yeah, put him in his place. Yeah, knock him out.
Man, you know what? I'll praise to the Most High. We don't get a chance to see that stuff like this. We've been in the truth like that, man. Because it'd be hard for us to sit back and watch that, man.
Right.
Hard, I won't. That's why I thank the Most High so many times for not putting me in situations like that.
For real, man.
I can't see that, man.
You don't want to see that because you don't know how you gonna act because you really don't know.
Right.
You don't.
For real, man. That's why you thank the Most High. I'm telling you, blessings ought to be going up each and every day, man. You just sit around and think at the house, be like, man, well, I need to thank the Most High for this. This is simple stuff, man. That he ain't never put me in a situation to see a child do that to his parent.
Right.
Like that, me being the truth right now. Because when I was young, oh yeah, I probably did it all the time. I didn't like it then, but I wasn't in the position I am now with the mindset that I am now. Bro, chill out, bro. You tripping. Grab whatever.
Right.
See, but
I might just walked out the house back then or something, seeing him disrespecting his parents.
Right.
I couldn't do it. I ain't never was one of the ones like that. I always seemed like, look, bro. I'm finna go, man.
Yeah.
I can't do that one, man.
That's what I'm saying. I just leave, but now I ain't leaving.
Right.
I'm come snatch your butt up right now, bro. You tripping.
Right.
That's your mom, nigga. That's your dad. What?
Right.
They probably can't, but we can get around there, man. Before I let you talk to your dad and your mama like that, man.
Right.
Come on, man. That's just disrespectful. Read that from the top out.
Verse 5 from the top. And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor.
Doing it to ourselves, read on.
The child should behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable.
And the base against the honorable. A lot of these youngsters, they just base. They ain't, but they would say they because good is evil now. And evil is good now. See, good ain't good no more. The world done changed that. That's what the so-called white man wanted to do to us. Oh, it's okay to go out there and wear your pants half off your butt, smoke a lot of big weed and do all this and cuss everybody out and carry guns everywhere you go.
You can't judge me.
You can't judge me.
Right.
Or like next week's class, Lord's willing, you think what you think and I think what I think. That's the biggest darn problem in our nation, man.
Right.
Ain't nobody on the same damn page.
Right.
As a nation of people, you got to be on the same page. We just read in Deuteronomy 28. They was on the same page. The mom and the dad was on agreement that, hey, this little Negro need to get his butt stomped.
Mouth must be stopped.
The mouths must be stopped. The elders was on the same page. Yeah, go pick up some rocks. Everybody. If you're right-handed, put it in your right hand. If you're left-handed, put it in your left. Because we ain't throwing no baby punches, no baby stuff. We throwing hard stone you can get. They was in agreements, man. They was on the same page. We are never on the same page today, man.
Let me get a precept with that. Ecclesiastes 7. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. And verse 16. No, verse 17. Ecclesiastes 7 and 17.
17. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, and verse 17.
Read.
Be not over much wicked,
Mm-hmm.
neither be thou foolish.
Read on, not for real. I done took it.
Because
why? Because what?
Why shouldest thou die before thy time?
Man, why should you? Don't be over much wicked. Go ahead, man.
I just wanted to pull it.
Okay, from the top.
Man, read that, man.
Okay, verse 17 from the top, Captain Jeremiah. But be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish.
And then the question stop, and then they bring a question. What the question say?
Why shouldest thou die before thy time?
So if you over much wicked and you being foolish, that means guess what? You gonna die before you supposed to. But why should you? When all you gotta do is keep the laws, stay humble, stay focused, obey your parents, love the order and do the order, respect the order that the Most High gave you. You ask the question right after he told you, why should you die before your time, man? It's a great precept, man. That's real, man. Go back, man. We still ain't got our 3 and 5. Read that again, boy.
3 and 5.
These little monsters, man. They monsters out here, man.
Look at Isaiah chapter 3, verse 5. Verse 5. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. And the child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable.
That's what's going on. The world is upside down now. The child used to be in a child's place. Now a child think he the parent. He the father. Because he done whooped a couple Negroes in middle school. He think now he the man.
Right.
Ain't no man there anyway. Ain't nobody there but mama.
Yeah.
So he think he doing what's right, what's good. But we know good is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments though. Right. Romans 7 and 12. Jump over to 3 and 12.
Verse 12. As for my people.
As for who people?
As for my people.
As for our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, wicked Negroes, read on.
Children are their oppressors.
Who are their oppressors?
Children are their oppressors.
You mean to tell me children are our oppressors today?
Children are their oppressors.
Yes, children are our oppressors, man. Because we keep on reproducing, and we keep on reproducing children that ain't keeping God's laws. Because we children having children. Those children weren't keeping the laws. Your parents weren't keeping the laws. You having children, they not keeping the laws. When they get old enough, they gonna have children, they not gonna be keeping the laws, man. Children are our oppressors, man. And what's the other kicker though?
And women rule over them.
And what?
And women rule over them.
And women rule over them, man. That's a big problem. First scripture we pulled was the order. The order said that what? Christ is the head of man. The order said that man was the head of the woman. The order said that women were over the children. The order said that the Most High was over Christ. But this is showing you, it said women ruling over them. That's the biggest problem we got. That's a huge problem, man. That's a huge problem. Go to Numbers 27 and 16 right quick. Hold that.
Okay.
Numbers, is that 27 and 16?
Right.
Yeah.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verse 16.
Bring that out.
Let the Lord The God of the spirits of all flesh set a man over the congregation.
Set a what over the congregation?
Set a man over the congregation.
Set a man over the congregation, over the household, over everything, man. Because that was the order that he set it up. But because that men are not in order right now, guess what? Women ain't in order. And because women are not in order, guess what? Children ain't in order. It's all a trickle down effect. I say that all the time, man. When the right people are in order, things go way better. You want to go vote for Joe Biden over Trump? Things will be the same. What you voted for Obama? Things are the same.
That's right.
We talk to Negroes on 310.
Right.
They talking about Obama did, so we say, what he do, Negro? Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll help you out. He put a whole lot of gay laws out there. No, he did something else. Well, brother, tell me. You know what I mean? We was talking. Was you over there yet?
Yeah.
Well, brother, tell me what he did, because I can tell you what he did. Nothing. The ghetto looked the same. The hood looked the same.
Right.
We were still down. We were still on the bottom. But when right people are in rulership, when the laws get back in this thing, oh man, we're going to be rejoicing.
More Mexican was deported.
Yeah, that's right.
More blacks was killed up in Chicago.
That's right.
So-called home.
His so-called hometown.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obama, oh Biden, oh everything. Obama, oh Biden, oh Trump. And they ain't doing shit.
Oh shit.
They ain't doing nothing, man. The Lord set a man over the congregation, man, over the household, man. But women ruling over these things, that's the biggest problem. In fact, give me another precept. Go to Proverbs 29 and 2.
Oh, that's good.
Go to Proverbs 29 and 2.
This book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the right people are running this thing, we good. When daddy in the household, when mama in submission to the order, when everybody doing what they supposed to do, when the laws are in this thing, everybody rejoicing. Read on.
But when the wicked beareth rule.
But when the what?
But when the wicked beareth rule.
But when these little monstrous children, these women in order, what?
The people mourn.
We mourning, man. We in mourning. When the right people are in order, this thing gonna be good. Have it been good for us? No. Because the right people are not in order. But guess what? The Israelites bringing it back though.
That's right.
We got a few of them rejoicing. We rejoicing. Feast days, well, we rejoice. New moons, man, we rejoice. Sabbath, we rejoice. Monday night class, we rejoice. Tuesday night class, Wednesday night, we rejoice. Third camp 101, we rejoicing in that thing because we getting the right thing back in order. We getting the right leaders back in leadership, man. You thought Joe Biden was a leader? Nah, you looking at your leaders, man.
Come.
You looking at brothers that want to put God's laws back in effect, man.
That's right.
That willing to put their lives on the line.
That's right.
To get this world back, man. To get back into our rightful possession, man. Read that one more time, huh?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
When the righteous are in authority.
When the people keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments are in authority, read on.
The people rejoice.
Man, bring it on out.
But when the wicked beareth rule.
But when these women over us and these children oppressing us, read on.
The people mourn.
And we mourning right now, man. Let's jump back to Isaiah 3 and 12.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and 12 from the top.
Mm-hmm.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Children are their oppressors and what?
And women rule over them.
Man, these children out here running households. Running households. Hey, you don't even want to go to sleep at night with some of these children.
Gone.
You don't know what they capable of doing.
Damn.
But I can't put them out. Because of what the so-called white man said, you can't put them out. That shows man, yeah, right. We going by God's law. God, matter of fact, go get the neighbors. We finna stone this little Negro.
That's right.
How about that? We ain't playing no man. Stop it, man. I can't put his little butt out. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. See, because that goes into like a lot of times you can't put them out because of the woman is over the man right now.
Great point. You took the next word. Bring it out.
And that's what's going on in our household. Let's get a precept, man.
Not my baby.
Not her baby.
I'm keeping him from going to jail.
That's the devil.
I'm gonna keep him from going out here and having 6 baby mamas.
But guess what?
Can't nobody keep him from going to jail to have a 6 baby mama but the Lord.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it. And he better hope that the Most High give him grace on that.
Oh, you better hope he got favor.
Right.
What you got?
2nd Ezra 5 and 8. I know. I quoted it. I'm gonna pull it.
Bring it out. Yep.
5 and 8.
But these street precepts that I've been pulling, but these is relevant.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes you gotta go simple.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't all about being deep sometimes. Like Agnes used to tell me when I first got in the truth, the best teachers are the teachers that know how to know the law, that teach the law.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta go all over. You get in Deuteronomy and break that thing down, man, say. You have a Negro like, man, say. That's where it's at, the law.
Cause you ain't lying, because I seen the brother, but I can't even think his name, man. He was a teacher, man. That brother teaches so tough, man. I know every precept he was pulling, man. But he was bringing that thing though, man. He had to draw it in, man.
Yeah.
I like the old brother, man. I got to find out who he was, man. Every time I see him teach, he draw me in. He don't go too deep. He stay right here, man. He can teach it too.
That's right, and that's cool.
Go ahead, up.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a confusion also in many places.
See, because it is a confusion. The woman has compassion to man, man. That's the biggest confusion happening in our community, dealing with our children and in our marriages, man. Read.
And the fire shall be oft set out again.
Read.
And the wild beasts shall change their places.
And the wild beasts gonna change their places. Read.
And minstrous women shall bring forth monsters.
And minstrous women gonna bring forth these monster children, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening right now, man. Because the authorities been drawn just like the beasts, the wild beasts of the field, man. Esau go kill everything, man.
That's right.
These beasts don't like nothing, man. See, they might see one of us out there, and they might say, boy, you better be glad I'm finna get you.
That's for real.
Guess what? Our children, guess what? They in the heads of the streets like a wild bull in a net, man.
Right.
That's right.
And guess what happened? The mama on the porch, and you know what you call it? The boys in the hood. Mama on the porch, she digging in her bra. She got all kind of stuff down there. Cookies, chips, chain. Go get me another pack of cigarettes.
For real.
But guess what? You guess what you seen? You seen they gave you 2 examples though. They showed Trey with his dad and mama. They might split up, but they still was raising their child as well.
Right.
But guess what? You seen Ricky. You seen dope boy Ricky. Ricky might was good at football. He wasn't on the thug like stuff. But guess what happened? He still fell victim to the streets because what happened? He still didn't have the order set in the household.
That's right.
He didn't have no structure. Everything was just wide open.
Right.
But what Trey do? Let me out.
Let me out the car, man. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, that for real. That righteous judgment convicted him, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was all down, man. Let's go get these Negros. They killed Ricky, man.
Right.
But Trey said, let me out, man.
Right.
You know, Pierce at the house, he got the balls in his hand.
Yeah.
He guess what, man? But guess what? He seeking. Guess what? It's just he didn't show the Father seeking the Most High. But if you looking in the spiritual aspect, you just seeing how the Father was like, no, I don't want my son to go out like this.
Mm-hmm.
And the son, the Father throwing them prayers up to the Most High for him to give my son the grace to come back.
That's right.
That's why when he came home, he ain't asked him nothing.
He didn't say nothing. He knew what it was.
What's going on in the room, man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
That's right. That's a great point,
Go
man.
ahead.
I always look at, we go back to movies and things, man, because they really be putting subliminal
They
messages
put
in
some
them
stuff out there, man.
that you gotta catch. But like I said, it's a great alley-oop out through, man. It's confusion. Go to Jeremiah 31 and 22. I threw the hoop. What confusion is it today? Big confusion in this world. Jeremiah 31 and 22. Go ahead, Al.
Okay. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22.
Bring it out.
How long wilt thou go about,
Oh, who?
O thou backsliding daughter?
Oh, thy backsliding who?
O thou backsliding daughter?
Read on.
For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth.
What is this new thing? What is this confusion, man? It's going on right now.
A woman shall compass a man.
A woman shall what?
A woman shall compass a man.
That's what's going on right now. Women got way more rights than men. Women got way more pull than a man. Like I always say, woman keep her job for 13 years. Negro get fired after 1 year. He was there every day. Oh, we're just gonna go in another. We're gonna go in another direction. We're just gonna go in another direction. Like damn, Joseph, Mr. Joseph, I was here every day. I didn't miss a day. Yeah, sorry, man.
Just pack your stuff and leave.
Yeah.
I don't want any problems. I don't want any problems.
That's the whole money, man.
And then you go on and throw it up. Man, Lakita missed 18 days. Yeah, she's got your spot. What?
It's none of your business.
A woman got way more pull than a man these days, man. The Bible said it. The Lord said it. They say it's a new thing. A woman shall compass a man. The woman, the mom, and the dad in the household now. The woman got all kind of rights. Give her a whole lot of money. All she got to do is don't have that Negro in the house. A woman shall compass a man, man. That's right, man. Let's go back to Isaiah 3:12 right quick, man. We're going to finish that off.
Isaiah 3:12 from the top. For as my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
And women rule over them. Read on.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
Read that again.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
They that lead us cause us to err.
Right.
It said children are their oppressors and women do what?
Oh my, for as my people, children are their oppressors,
and what?
And women rule over them.
They that lead thee. These women leading us. It went on to finish the whole thing out.
Okay.
The women and the children, they running stuff right now. Can't tell these little stubborn boy Negroes nothing. And then they say, well, those that lead us, they cause us to err. That's destruction, man.
And that's how, and that's true. Like, that's true because, like, what's the main thing a child say? Oh, that's my mama house, man. They be telling the daddy, that's my mama house. Right. I ain't finna go nowhere. It's my mama house.
Damn.
That's what they do.
And what else do young Negro say? Nigga, you ain't my daddy. Don't know that, Negro, that is your daddy.
That is your daddy. Y'all look just alike.
Mama done told you a lot of lies the whole life. Yeah, they done talk to the wrong one. They done say it at the wrong time. Negro, you ain't my daddy. Your mama said, no, be quiet. No. Nah, not that one. Shut up. What do you mean, mama? This man ain't my daddy. You can't tell me what. Son, I told you now.
Look at it. Daddy get in the car, he got the limp like this. Son get in the car, he got the same limp.
I'm talking about, nigga, you ain't my daddy. Shit. Yeah. But you been knowing him as Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony? Man, why I gotta go with Uncle Tony, man? You make me go with Uncle Tony every weekend, man. Yeah, it's bad, nigga. But you know him as old Uncle T. But they that lead you cause you to err, man.
Okay.
The women leading us, they cause us to err. Anything else on that?
And destroy the way of thy path.
And destroy your path, man. That's what they doing. These women leading the household, they destroying the path for the children, man. Children don't have no right leadership in that thing, man. Isaiah 9:16. Women are oppressors children are oppressors and women rule over them, man. That's what's going on. That's what's happening.
This is the book of Isaiah. You ready out?
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
For the what?
For the leaders of this people cause them to err.
We got women leading the household. We got children leading the household. We got Donald Trump leading us. We got Biden leading us. We got Obama leading us. We got the ways of the world leading us. You got T.D. Snakes leading us. You got Ricky Gay Rush leading us. Yeah. But the leaders of this people cause them to err. This is one reason that's causing us to err. Now we ain't went into the pastors and all this right now. We're going into that, but right now we're going into another situation that causes us to err. Women ruling over these households, man. Children ruling over these households, being a little monstrous children. Read that from the top.
Verse 16 from the top. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
Man, that say women and children. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, women, and they that are led of them are destroyed, children. Leaders, the women. The ones that are destroyed are the children. Because when you don't have that male in the household, that father, man, that's going to destroy that child, man. That child needs chastening from their father, man.
Right.
Go to Hebrews 12 and 11. Right quick. We'll go back to Isaiah. Go to Hebrews 12 and 11. Wrong leadership, man. That's what's going on right now. A lot of wrong leadership. Could have named that the title of the class, because that's really what it is. A bunch of wrong leadership going on, man.
Blind leading the blind.
Blindly, but we'd have had to go into all of them. We had to go into pastors and all kinds of things, man. Read this out.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 11.
Bring it.
Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous.
See, and like you said, you get your butt whooped. You don't think that's for the good.
Right.
Man, nah, that ain't good. I just got my butt whooped. Read on.
But grievous.
But what?
But grievous.
Oh, they thought it was tough, man. Dad don't really mess with me, man. He hit me, got me whipped up, man. He don't deal with me. He don't mess with me. I don't mess with him. Read on.
Nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness.
But it say, nevertheless, afterward it yielded the fruit of peaceable, man. I mean, it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness. It give you what you need. That chastening from that father that you need to get, it's going to help you in the long run, man. It might not seem right at first. Yeah, you got your butt whooped, little Negro. It's not going to feel right. Yeah, it's supposed to hurt. Say whoop him on the side, beat him on the side, and then say what it said beat. You know that's a so-called black man. I'm going to beat your lip when you get home. Man, I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna whoop you. You want a whooping? No. You know, a black so-called Sarah, so she gonna be like, Negro, I'm gonna beat you when you get home. I mean, I'm gonna tear you up.
That's right.
No, that's us, man. But it say at first that chastening, it don't seem to be joyous but grievous. But then it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness. Read on.
Unto them which are exercised thereby.
Unto them who getting their butt whooped. For these little monstrous children ain't getting their butt whooped. It's a problem. They don't get that righteous, that peaceable fruit of righteousness. But for that child that you correct and you chasten, they get the understanding later, man. It's all part of learning. It's all a learning step, man, a learning tool. You get your butt whooped, you go and touch that again. You say, oh no, I ain't touching that. Last time I touched it, I got my butt whooped. Oh, I got my speed. Better not touch that one again. It's a learning. It's all for learning process. At first, it seemed like it's Dad done did me wrong. Dad done turned on me, man. What that boy say? Used to be my homie.
Used to be your age.
Now you act like you don't know. Used to be my homie. That's what you feel like, Dad, when you whoop your butt. But over a period of time, you understand that, man, Dad was trying to get me right, man.
Yeah.
And that's what this scripture is saying, man. Peaceable fruit of righteousness to them which are exercised thereby. But for these little monster children not getting this butt whooping, it's not going to be well with them, man. It's not going to be well. They're not going to get that learning process that they need to get. They're not going to get that understanding later, man.
And there's parents and there's people that's in this walk that got better understanding. We must have an understanding that, guess what? We can't be afraid to tell these children things when it's time to be said to the children.
Right.
Because a lot of times we don't. Just like when, even a lot of time, a lot of our parents, or a lot of these children, parents that's growing up right now, they so scared that CPS gonna take their children. Guess what? If I beat one of mine, they call CPS. You can come on get him. You come get him. Don't bring him back. Don't bring him back.
Right.
Keep him.
Right.
Yeah, you want
I got the clothes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You can come get him, man.
Yeah.
You need a social security card? I got all of them, man. You can file them on taxes, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can come get them. But if I'm feeding them,
Right.
I'm gonna read this precept. Proverbs 23 and 13. But because I'm gonna follow what the Lord say. I'm gonna let God be true. I'm gonna let every man be a liar, man. because I ain't got no time. Guess what? You can go and call them, man. But I'm not gonna provoke my children. According to Ephesians 6:4, I'm not gonna provoke my children.
Man, I had that too, man. That's crazy. Parents fathers don't provoke your children. I had that too, boy. I was crazy, yeah.
Read this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Hold not correction from the child.
That's what we must think and we deal with our children. Don't be afraid to withhold. Guess what? When you see they butt doing some wrong, no. You do that again, I'm going to tap your little butt. And I ain't going to play with you, man. Read.
For if thou beatest him with the rod.
But if you, if you just spank him with it.
But for if thou beatest him.
He said if you beatest him.
That ain't.
So, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die.
He said you ain't gonna die.
Nah,
you might think you're dead. Like what my daddy used to tell me, yeah, you do that again, I'm gonna make you jump out the skin. Because it felt like I was about to jump out of it too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If you beat him, he ain't gonna die. He gonna get understanding though. He gonna learn.
Exactly.
He gonna learn. Don't touch that no more. That's a whooping coming. That's a beating. Like my little cousin, boy, we thought he was gonna die. He get his butt whooped because he going to that holler, and then he make that one holler where he don't say nothing else. He just be
knock that pause in him.
And you got to hear like the pause on him. You say something. And that thing finally come out.
Knock that pause in him.
Well, my little cousin know if he watching class, he know he used to do that, man. We had to beat him on his back till he get that yell out, man. You pause that thing for 45 seconds. That's a long pause, boy. You just get out. For real. He ain't gonna die. He gonna learn something.
Read verse 14. It made it out. It landed back with that was a precept on that.
Verse 14. Thou shalt beat him with the rod, and thou shalt deliver his soul from hell.
Man, that's tough. You're gonna deliver his soul. You're gonna deliver his soul because you're gonna teach him something.
Right.
You gonna learn him something, man. They say you gonna learn today, he gonna learn. And he'll never forget that one. That's right. Go with Isaiah. Read 9 and 16 one more time.
You know, it'd be funny how folks, man, like you say, people, your family member, they watching your class, but when you tell some stuff like, yeah, you know, if you watching the class, you know you did this.
For real. No, I ain't lying. None of that boy used to do that, man. I was nervous. But the Bible came through, boy, because it said you ain't gonna die. He ain't die from it. He doing healthy well today. He ain't keeping them laws yet, but he living. He gotta keep them laws.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
Because the leaders are the so-called women, and the children are the ones getting destroyed by it, man. When you don't have the right order, that's what's gonna happen, man. You're destroying these children, man. You are destroying them because they're not progressing. They are degressing, man. And they're not going towards the laws. Is that a word? Digression? Digression.
Yes.
I'm gonna say already. Got me one. Got me one.
Got you one,
No, for making up words, man. For real. Let's go to Sirach right quick, man. Let's bring this out. I forgot to get this. Go to Sirach 16 and 1. Yeah, man. You know me. I ain't doing no tripping on it either. Some of these words need to be made up.
Get a better understanding.
Not Jesse.
You roll off your tongue a little better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, brother. If I offended you, I was yeah, thank you.
You know that's not a word.
Sirach 16.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 16 and verse 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons.
And see, that's what's going on today. You got 18 Negroes hanging on the block, and they loving it. 18 Negroes got guns. 18 Negroes got extended clips. 18 Negroes got weed in their pocket. 18 Negroes got cell phones where they trying to call the next female they can go pull up on. 18 Negroes are in agreement to go hit a lick. All of them. But it say desire not a multitude of unprofitable children. These are unprofitable children, man. Like we said, Trey didn't want to be part of that unprofitable children because he wasn't. He wasn't raised that way.
Right.
But that's a lot of time we got our children losing their lives because they make bad decisions about wanting to be in a multitude of unprofitable children when you weren't even raised like that, man. And that's majority of these children today. Negro, what you got a gun for? You ain't never shot one. Negro, you scared when somebody was Jamie Foxx faint on the show. Every time somebody pull up a gun out Jamie Foxx, he just faint. Negroes out here fainting, man, ain't when they see a gun.
Right.
But they got one. Big gun.
Right.
Like, dang, this gun almost bigger than you, little homie. You 5'6", the gun 5'4". Big gun. What you doing, man? But the Bible say, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. A lot of our parents, look, and that's real. A lot of our parents, they be having that their sons are big time dope boys and they got a lot of credibility. I'm gonna call Leroy. You know you don't want to see Leroy.
Yeah, it is parents.
Say something else. They dealing with a boyfriend or something that's tripping. You know Leroy. Oh yeah, Leroy. I don't want no problem, baby.
Right.
I'm gonna leave. Yeah, you better leave. Before I call Leroy, like, gotta go to another move. Friday after next. Oh boy, old Damon.
Oh, damn.
Oh, his mama. You already know. His mama say, and if y'all don't got that rent, somebody getting their salad tossed tonight.
God damn.
That's what the other day they say, you like that your son a faggot? You condoning that mess?
Right.
That your son is a faggot here and they're looking at Tupac. Oh, Tupac.
Right.
Tupac.
God dang.
Tupac. Oh, man. She say somebody getting their salad tossed. He said, you like that your son a faggot, man? God, you like that? You condoning that?
Condoning that.
These delighting ungodly sons. A lot of parents, these women delight in ungodly sons, man. They do.
Right.
And guess what? And then the thing is, man, that verse heavy. It
That's
said,
heavy, man.
desire not the multitude of unprofitable children, man. And guess what? These women laying down with any and every dang on body having children by.
And everybody got dang on.
Him, his cousin, his brother, his nephew, his homeboys. Guess what? Some of these women laying down with these men, they don't know who the baby daddy is, man. They just lay down with a lot of them, man.
Yeah.
That's unprofitable, man.
Right.
And what profit is that?
Then they want to say he was a deadbeat.
Right.
Oh, he wasn't a deadbeat 9 months ago.
They was a deadbeat.
So 9 months ago he wasn't a deadbeat, but now the child here he's a deadbeat 9 months later.
But guess what? When you laid down with him, you knew he wasn't nothing when you laid down with him.
Exactly, man.
You knew he wasn't nothing, but then you expect him when he get a child all of a sudden, because guess what? You laying in the bed, it feels so good to you, but now it don't feel so good when you gotta take care of the child by yourself now.
That's right. And that's a great point. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable. That was an unprofitable child. That's what that was. Yeah. And then, like I said in my class the other day, women are telling us what is not a real man.
Right.
How in the hell can a woman classify and tell you what a real man is? How can a woman solidify what a real man is? I'm just saying. How? Has she ever been a man?
Right.
If she is she a real one? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might you went from Thomasita to Thomas, but you ain't no real man still.
Let me I had brought that point up. Let me bring that out. Wisdom of Solomon 4:6, because this goes into
hold your precept on this around.
Yeah, please hold y'all precept.
Wisdom of Solomon.
Because that's 16 tough. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4 and verse 6.
That's right.
Because like you say, these women they laying down with these men, and guess what? They having baby by. They got baby boy over here and Jeffrey over here and Sambo over here and Jonathan over here and Jermaine with the good hair, and then they having baby by yeah, you know his dad. You know they say he do good in the bed now. And guess what? You want to try him out, and guess what? He gonna do you like he did all the rest of these women, man.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be different?
Guess what? You didn't hook him, and neither the rest of the women didn't hook him neither.
For real.
Read that right quick,
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness, and against their parents in their trial.
It said a witness against their parents. It didn't just say the woman. It didn't just say the man. Against their parents. Because now you saying that he ain't no good because he left. No. He was wicked when y'all laid down together.
That's right.
Now both of y'all wicked when your child standing up in trial now. Mm-hmm. Don't try to blame him. Both of y'all wrong, man.
That's right. That's a great precept, man.
So both of y'all wicked. Go ahead,
because that child seeing that wickedness develop, man. That child seeing that right now. These women bringing, like I said, Tom, Dick, and Harry in the house, and neither one of them are good role models or nothing. And they seeing this. They witnessing wicked against their parents. They seeing that firsthand. Mm-hmm. Is that a help? No, that's a hindrance, man.
That's right.
Children begotten of unlawful beds, man. I get that, boy. Unlawful bed. It was an unlawful bed when you lay down on it. It was an unlawful bed when you got pregnant.
Right. Every time.
Every time. It's a great point, man. Go back to Sirach 16. That's a good precept. All right. Make sure I put a star by that one. I put stars by precepts and I'll be like, man, I gotta go back to
that.
I'm
doing that too.
Star right there, man. Go read chapter 16 verse 1 of Sirach again.
Okay. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 16 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children.
Don't desire that thing. Read on.
Neither delight in ungodly sons.
Like we said, don't be a bunch of demons, man. But the parents liking demons want their sons to be demons, man. You, Damon, I am a boy. What he told him? I'm a boy, man. Talking about he like his fish squirming. Negro, what shit?
That's crazy.
What's going on? Verse 2.
Verse 2. though they multiply.
Because them 18 Negroes that's on the block, they turned into 32. Now they got their own little block, their own little sign, and their own little gang. They got shirts made. The Rough Siders. Like, yeah, bro, I seen a group of Negroes riding horses. They would call it the Rough Riders. But this the side of that just get rough on. We gonna call ourselves the Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? The Rough Siders. But though they multiply, read on.
Rejoice not in them.
Don't rejoice in that thing, man. Because just because you see evil going on, man. Just because you see people doing good and evil, don't go to that, man. Just because you see that thing, read on.
Except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Except what?
Except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Except the fear of the Lord be with them, man. Read on.
Verse 3. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude.
Don't trust in their life or respect their multitude, man. But I want to get that because evil. Dang, this is Ecclesiastes, man. Evil is not sentenced quickly.
Just because the evil sentence is not.
Yeah, I think it's 8 and 11. I'm looking right at it. Just said it. Hold that right quick. We're going to go back. Matter of fact, read verse 2 again.
Verse 2. Though they multiply,
read on.
Rejoice not in them.
Don't rejoice in that. Read on.
Except fear of the Lord be with them.
Now hold that and go to Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because we look at a lot of evil and we want to be like, well, dang. Like we always say, bro been selling dope and he 55 years old, he still selling dope. He ain't died, he ain't went to prison, ain't. But you can't look at that because, like we say, we don't know what our grace is. We don't know what the Most High God got him doing that for. He might be an evil just to get other people to do evil. And now you're going down the wrong road, man. Mm-hmm. Read this.
Right. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Because that brother's 55 and still ain't went to jail or dead and gone yet. Read on.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Now, okay, well, if he doing evil, I can do evil. Mm-hmm. Well, the Negro, the Rough Siders, they out there on the block. It was 18 of them. They got 32 now. So I might as well make it 33.
Right.
Then next week it's gonna be back to 25 because now y'all got T-shirts. Somebody's face on a T-shirt.
That's right. Little J-Bone got hit.
Man.
For real, man. This is real spit, man. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Because you see people still doing good and they not doing good. Because they not keeping the law, but here they still flourishing. They rolling around that Cadillac STS.
Right.
They got the Escalade and the STS. Both of them black. Both of them got mayonnaise and mustard on. Both of them got 22s on. Little slap of mayonnaise, little slap of mustard. You like, oh man, I want a sandwich. I want a sandwich, man. That boy got that mayonnaise and mustard on both of them. Don't look at that because you can't judge your life on theirs, man. You don't know what the Most High set up, man, for him, man.
Right.
Or them, or they. You don't know. Jump back to Sirach 16 and 2. Read that again.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 16 and verse 2. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Except the fear of the Lord be with them, man. Read on.
Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude.
Don't trust in their life, though, because they look like they doing good right now. Neither the multitude. Read on.
For one that is just is better than 1,000.
Read that again.
For one that is just is better than 1,000.
Trey was at one. Because look, at the end of that movie, what happened? They didn't show it, but they put the words on there for those who don't read. The word said, dope boy got killed 2 weeks later.
Right.
The other partners got hit up.
Right.
So they went and revenged the death of Ricky.
Right.
But they got shot up
That's
the next couple weeks later.
That's right.
So just because you think that it's good or you see that, oh yeah, this is a hype, man, we're going to go on and do this, you don't know what's going, man. Read on.
For one that is just is better than 1,000.
That one that made it out, man. That one that's just is better than 1,000. Read on.
And better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly.
Man, read that again. Huh?
And better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly.
So, man, you like, man, I can't have no children. Hello, man. The Most High might be working on you to get yourself right.
Right.
In order to have children, because you just might have a little monster, man.
Right.
And you don't want that. You don't want that.
You don't want it like that.
For real. Without, it says it's better to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. Just be patient. Wait on the Lord, man. Read on.
Verse 4. For by one that hath understanding shall the city be replenished.
The Most High said, I can use one of them, man. That's how strong the Most High is. I can use one of them to replenish his whole city, man. He always leave a remnant. Read on.
But the kindred of the wicked But the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate.
The kindred of the wicked, though. Like I say, next week it was 23. Because they had a shootout. Next year it's only 7 of them. Because 5 of them went to jail in the bus. 4 of them ain't make it again. You know what I'm saying? It's prophecy in the Bible, man. But the kindred of the wicked shall speedily become desolate, man. And guess what? We can't look at speedily like, oh, it's supposed to happen quick, though. Because the eyes of the Most High, man, the days of the Most High ain't nothing compared to ours, man.
That's right.
So it was probably fast to him, not fast to you. I don't know what you thinking of. But we can't continue to think like that, man.
Right.
Let's go to Isaiah 1 and 23. We'll read it down to 26. Because, man, we used to have, I'm telling y'all, man, reading this Bible, man, we had a nation, man. That nation was great, man, because the nation was in order, man. You look at how things went, man, for Solomon, man. How David did what he was, how David put his life on the line, did what he was supposed to do. Solomon had peace for 40 years. Because it was in order, man. Even though he fell out of order, it was still faulty. What that one say, what Bubba does say? See what I did? I got that one faulty. 40 years. 40 years. Say he told on Negro got him 40 years. Better stop playing with Bubba. Read this out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, and verse 23.
Bring it out.
Thy princes are rebellion.
The princes are what?
Thy princes are rebellious.
Are rebellious, man. You know we some wicked Negroes, but rebellious Negroes, man. Read on.
And companions of thieves.
And companions of what?
And companions of thieves.
Boy, a bunch of pocket getters, boy. For real, man. Read on.
Everyone loveth the gifts.
They love it, what?
They love it the gifts.
Boy, everybody wants something, do something for something in return. It's another thing, man. Don't do stuff for somebody in return that you go get something back. Do it because you out of charity, man. Charity is not saying, oh, I'm gonna do this for you, but I'm so expecting something in return.
Right.
That's not charity. That's not love. Charity is doing something because you really want to do something for somebody, man. Mm-hmm. Not because, oh, I better I better get something back for doing this. That's not what it's about, man. Sometimes helping people is just the greatest thing that you can give them, man. Help somebody sometimes. Not looking for help in return, because guess what? You in a position not to be helped, but somebody is in the position to be helped, man. Read on, like just throwing that out.
And followeth after rewards.
And they do what?
And followeth after rewards.
Negroes always want a reward. I ain't gonna lie. I found a dude credit card the other day. He was like, I say, tell me your name. He wanted to play a game. I said, well, I guess I'm gonna keep this credit card then. He like, oh, is that mine? Is a red one? He gave me his name then. Yeah. Alfonso, whatever your name is.
Right.
And I give it to him. I say, but he said, man, you want a drink? I said, nah, but I do like a little cash though.
Right.
I ain't gonna even lie. So I said, yeah, I don't want no drink, but I do like a little cash.
Yeah, preferably quiet, man.
For real. And this the Bible within itself letting us know, man, they love a reward, man. Come on, man. I ain't have to do that. I'm throwing that is serious, man. I ain't have to tell that dude I like money because I was good. I was blessed, man. I was blessed enough to give him his card back.
Right.
But that's what we do. I just did that. Because that's what we are. Now, you know, I'm not that kind of person most of the time. I'm not that kind of person most of the time. But they gave me $10. I ain't want to, you know, big money or nothing from him, you know what I'm saying? But hey. Moving along. As the world turns.
So does the days of our lives.
Go ahead, Ike.
They judge not the fatherless. Neither do the cause of the widow come unto them.
They judge not the fatherless, man, because Isaiah 61 say, man, that we was heard to plead the cause of the fatherless, man.
That's it.
To bring good tidings to them. But the leaders right now don't do that. Neither are they worried about it. Like we go out there on 310, we tell them, man, what about the children, y'all? What y'all think we doing this for? Why y'all think we standing up? Our children out here killing each other, man, over colors and street corners and sides and women and money. What y'all think we out here for, man? To go try to get these children back right, man. It's the children, they are our next line of defense, man. And they ain't looking good for us. I tell people all the time. Just look at these 14, 15-year-olds and be like, are those your leaders that you want in the next 20 years? You're like, no. That's why we got to get out here and do what we got to do. Read on.
Verse 24. Therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of mine adversaries, and avenge me of my enemies.
That's what we want them to do. Ease us of our adversaries and avenge me of my enemies, because Exodus 23:20. That's Christ all day. He said he will be an enemy to your enemies and be an adversary to your adversaries. If you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Read on.
And I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away thy dross.
And turn away thy dross, man. Read on.
And take away all thy tin.
Read on.
And I will restore thy judges as at the first.
Read that again.
And I will restore thy judges as at the first.
He said, I will restore the judges as at the first, man. Like we said, we used to be a nation of people, man. We want them judges back, man.
That's right.
We want that kind of judgment, man. Righteous judgment in this thing. He said he will restore the judges as at first, man. Because right now, women ruling over us. Women are the judges. Children are the judges. But he said that he going to restore this thing. And how you going to restore it? With us. Right now. Israelites. Getting the laws back into in the household. so that children won't become our oppressors. And so women won't have to raise these children by themselves and be out of order. That's how you're going to restore it. Read on.
And thy counselors as at the beginning.
And the counselors as at the beginning, man. Read on.
Afterward thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city.
He said, but after he do that, we'll be called the city of righteousness. That's what we want to see, man. We want to be called the city of righteousness, man. Let's go to Romans 1 and 25. We ain't got for 2 more. We'll get 2 more and get out of here. Romans 1 and 25. Well-known precept right here. Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
And that's what's going on. It's a big lie right now. It's a big ball of confusion because they done changed the truth of God into a lie. These Edomites, these other nations, man, they done changed the truth of God into a lie.
Right.
And God is what? Read on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
And we serving the so-called white man and their laws more than ours, man. Your money got in God we trust. When you go to the court, it's saying God we trust, but ain't God laws ain't nowhere in none of those. Money ain't got nothing to do with God's laws, because it's the root of all evil if you ain't doing it right.
They say put your right hand on the Bible.
And tell the truth. Right. But they ain't got God's laws in there nowhere.
Right.
9 times out of 10, they go get railroaded, lied on. The Bible says you can't do no respecting person or judgment. They respect the so-called white man, though.
That's right.
Another nation. Oh yeah, he did it. It's a nigger, yeah, he did it. Read on.
Who is blessed forever. Amen.
Read on.
For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections.
Read on.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
So even the women, that's these women that's ruling over us. Now the woman say, well, you know what? I'm playing daddy so much, I just might as well go on to be a daddy.
And you know what's funny about this situation? Them stud women got more babies than the women that's walking around.
That is crazy, man.
That is crazy.
3 and 4.
That is crazy, yeah.
3 and 4 children.
Yeah.
But here you walking around, you got your pants sagging. What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? You tough, you acting like a man, but you got more babies than that thing. You confused.
They confusing the faces, man. I was talking to Nehemiah today. He say he seen something on TV where this girl, she got switched into a boy, and she told her children that they can call her mama no more.
That's crazy.
They call her dad.
That's confusing.
And they said that all the children didn't deal with her no more. I was like, shoot, me neither.
All praises.
Hallelujah.
I was like, well, since I don't know what to call you, how about I just don't call you? How about that? Because you confusing me.
That's crazy.
You're taking me for a doozy here. I mean, you're my mother, but now you out here, you say you was Keisha, now you Keith. And I just don't get it. Like, but I just don't call you. Because you got me tripping. I don't get it. But it say even the women, man, they gave up to vile affection, man. Read on out.
And likewise, also the men.
And likewise the men, because now these Negroes, they want to be Thomasita. He was Thomas, now he Thomasita.
Right.
He was Nick, now he Miss Nikki.
Right.
Miss Nick, I wish I would, man.
Nas X ain't.
I wish I would call a Negro Miss Nikki, man. Read on.
Leave it.
That's like calling a Negro delicious. For real. What was that?
Delicious.
Oh yeah,
Some
say
of
it
the
in
delicious. I need y'all
Say it
legs.
entertainer. Hey, delicious now. I'm tripping. Read on.
Verse 27 from the top. And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another.
And that's what's going on. That's why we ain't got a lot of men out here. That's why the prophecy gonna be, it says 7 women shall cleave to 1 man. Because Negroes, men ain't being men.
Weak ass man.
A lot of faggots out here, man.
Yeah.
Where's the real men at? Who gonna step up and be a real man? A man of God, man. Like we say, no more real niggas, man. It's a man of God, man. Shut up. Read on.
Men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met.
Read on, Doc.
Verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
What are these? What I say? Got these dykes? They 3-4 children. They got what?
God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
They got reprobated minds, man. You just dropped it. You got a 2-year-old, and you out here butchering. It just don't make sense. You got a 2-year-old, a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 12-year-old. What is going on? How are you?
Well, they got 6 months old.
For real?
Breast still leaking.
What's going on, man? Let's talk about it. I'd rather not. Yeah, I know you would. Read on, Doc.
To do those things which are not convenient. Verse 29. Being filled with all unrighteousness.
What are they? But this is what they filled with, man. Read on.
Fornication.
What?
Fornication.
The female, they just want a Negro to what make them feel good.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. That's what a lot of our sisters, that's single sisters, even the sisters that's married. Guess what, man? If you ain't, a lot of time people they go out, they looking for something. Quit looking. Guess what? Do what is commanded of thee, man.
That's right.
That's what Sirach chapter 3 tell us, man. Do what's commanded of thee, man. That's all you need to do, man.
Because that's how the order anyway for the woman be looking for a husband. No.
Yeah,
that's not how I go. The husband look for a wife, man. The man look for a wife, man.
And these men so damn weak, man. Guess what?
They ain't looking for a wife.
My baby girl, she chose me. Brother, you supposed to been chose her, man.
Right. Come on that. Come down.
That's what, man. We ain't satisfied to the Most High. Guess what, man? Give us what we looking for, man. We can't keep. Guess what? That's why I tell people all the time. Even in this walk, I tell them, look, if you can't stop your child, or if a man can't, if you can't get through to your wife, if you keep working on something, you gonna get it.
That's right.
You will get it. If your child keep working on being gay, guess what? One day they'll be. They gonna get it.
That's right.
Guess what? If you keep working on trying not to be married in your marriage, guess what's gonna happen? You gonna end up not being married. You can't. Guess what? You got to work together in this thing. If you don't work on it, guess what's gonna happen? You gonna get what you want, man. You got to keep that mindset. Go ahead.
That's right. Keep reading, now. We're gonna read that down.
Verse 29 from the top. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness.
Man, they want everything with what they got.
Maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whispers, backbiting,
man,
haters of God.
They were what?
Haters of God.
They don't know that when you out of order with the Most High God, you hating God. When you're not trying to do the order of the Most High God, and you're not trying to do what the Most High God set you up to be, you a hater of God. Read on.
Despiteful.
They are what?
Despiteful.
They are despiteful, man. What else?
Proud.
Read that again.
Proud.
Read that again.
Proud.
Read that again.
Proud.
They are very proud, man. A bunch of proud people, man. Women proud, man, to be a single parent and stuff like this, man.
Right.
Come on, man. That ain't proud, man. That's crazy, man. Read on.
Boasters.
What?
Boasters.
Oh yeah, I bought my babies this and that. What the laws at? Read on.
Inventors of evil things.
And they are what?
Inventors of evil things.
Man, that's what I say. The Bible say they are inventors. We done invented some new stuff. What's gonna be next? 3 household menage a trois in the marriage. The butch, the gay dude, and the straight girl. I mean, I just don't get it. Cause we inventors of a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah.
I wonder what's next.
Look like daddy, cause daddy and mama in the house. Mama, you look at that mama, and you look at that mama, and mama tough and talk like a dude. Then you look at daddy weak. Dad, how you get pregnant? Daddy done got pregnant because they done changed roles. The mama dressing up as the man dressing up as the woman.
Daddy got pregnant.
Now, how daddy get pregnant, mama?
Oh, man. That's real.
Boy, mind your business.
Hey, man, that is crazy, man. But this is so true, man. Inventors of what
Inventors of evil things.
Man. We'll make up some new stuff, man. God dang, we will, man. Like we say, yeah, I'm a Christian Israelite. I'm a Hebrew Baptist. Anything, we make up anything. Read on.
Disobedient to parents.
What are they?
Disobedient to parents.
What are these monstrous children?
Disobedient to parents.
They disobedient to parents because parents disobedient to their head. Mama disobedient to the husband. Husband disobedient to the Christ. Read on.
And all of these are works of flesh. Like when you going into Galatians chapter 5, this is all works of flesh.
That's right.
That's it, man. There ain't nothing spiritual about these things when you going into this, man. That's it, man.
Mm-hmm. Read on, now.
Without understanding.
They don't have what?
Without understanding.
They don't have no understanding of our God or how He worked, man. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing this, man. They'll be letting a man run the house. They'll be finding them a good husband that's a God-fearing man, and they'll run with that thing, man. But they don't have understanding. Read on.
Covenant breakers.
Oh, they'll break our covenants. Read on.
Without natural affection.
Read on.
Implacable.
Mm-hmm.
Unmerciful.
Read on.
Implacable going into you can't let things go, or you can't forgive somebody.
Ooh, man. LIG, man, let it go. Sometimes. Read on.
Who knowing the judgment of God.
Hey, some of them know the judgment. They know what's up. They know that sin is death, man. You ask somebody all day, they won't know nothing. But you ask them what is sin, they'll say, oh, the breaking and doing what God told you to do, or the breaking the law. What ain't God doing?
Right.
Why do we close the book?
Right.
Sin is what? Breaking God. What are the wages of sin? Death? Well, God.
Right.
Come on, man. Read verse 32.
Verse 32. Who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
They are what?
They are worthy of death.
They are what?
They are worthy of death.
The children are oppressors and women rule over them. They are what?
They are worthy of death.
Man. That's what's going on. That's why you see all these murders out here, man. These children are dropping like flies out here, man. I'm talking about like flies. They're out here shooting each other up like it's the Wild Wild West, man. It's the South, y'all. That's just one way you can throw it out. It's not the West. Stop acting like it's the South. That's just one way you can tell them, I think. Read on.
Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do.
Well, like we said, they also have pleasure in that thing, man.
Right.
Parents have pleasure in their sons being dope boys and gangsters and the big time drug, whatever the case may be, man.
You like that your son is
gay? You like that your son is gay? Come on, man.
Right.
Talking about tossing salads, man. Stop it, man. Man, we always thank y'all, man, for tuning in. Let's get this law. We're going to go back to Numbers 27 to 16. And we're going to get out of here, man. We thank y'all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Facebook, we didn't get to go live tonight, but y'all know we'll be right back to you. We'll post it on Facebook. Like we say, man, children are oppressors and women rule over them, man. You know, I always like to have a little fun in class, man. We always tell brothers and sisters, you know, you can still have fun and be a Hebrew, man. You can still laugh, you know what I'm saying, have a good time with your people and be a Hebrew, but guess what? We're going to bring out that truth with it, man.
That's right.
We're going to bring out that truth with it, man. So this is always serious business. But we just like to keep our viewers, man, just to keep coming back to the laws, man, statutes and commandments. If we ain't speaking laws, well then, hey, you got something you got to do. You got to move on. But if you're getting these laws, man, and you get an understanding of them, all praises to the Most High. Let's give them this law.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 27 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set man over the congregation.
Set a what?
Set a man over the congregation.
Set a man over the congregation. Men, it's time for y'all to get back into your rightful place, man. It's time for these men to get back to their rightful place and lead these women and these children to the Most High God, man. And not to destruction. Women, it's time to be submissive to that man. Don't go out looking for one. Let him find you. Oh, man, I know a lot of men out here looking for a virtuous woman, man. But you ain't going to get found if you ain't virtuous. Children, obey your parents, man. In all things, man. This will keep us from having children our oppressors and women ruling over them, man. Like we say, all praise to the Most High, man. We thank y'all, like we said, for giving to the GoFundMe and the Cash App. All praise to the Most High. We are leaving for Atlanta Friday morning for the second time, going back down there, trying to get linked up with some more brothers and try to push this truth around the four corners, man. So don't think that money is not going or being used wisely and profitable, because it is. And we thank y'all so much for that. Y'all got anything, Bruce? Classes every night except Thursday. Tune in, get your spirit fed. All praise to the Most High. Yahweh Shah bless. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.